Alright, so in this video I'm going to show you the different layouts you can have on your virtual cockpit in your Audi. Now in my case, obviously, as you can see by the title, I'm driving the Audi S5 Sportback. And of course, a lot of people are wondering what kind of layouts you can have on your virtual dashboard. So this is the classic layout. You also have the option to go for a sports layout. And also you have a different kind of layout that gives you a lot of information on your dashboard, on your virtual cockpit. So if you look over here, these are the buttons on the steering wheel. What you can do is in any layout, whether you're in classic layout or sports layout, you can press this view button here, and that will change you to this expanded layout. That gives you a lot of information. It has a picture of the car on the top there. It's got the speedometer here and the rev meter right there. You got the date. You got the date in the middle, and of course you can cycle through that, go to consumption meter and all that stuff. But I don't want to show you that right now. I do have a video on that actually. If you want to see the virtual cockpit in detail, I have another video showing you all these things. But this is just all about the layout. So again, if you press this view button, the layout changes from classic to expanded. That's classic, that's expanded. Now the other thing you can do is if you press this button here, right next to OK, there's the OK button here. Right next to it, there's a side button. If you press that side button, it gives you an option, and then you can cycle through these options using the wheel here that you probably can't see at nighttime. But you can cycle through the options, and you can go to layout. You tap on this layout, and as long as your car is in fact stationary, you can switch to the sport layout, and that's what you're gonna get with the sports layout. Let me zoom in right there. Okay, not bad at all. Now this is the classic layout that we've been seeing, so this is what we have right now. Well, let's switch it. All right, let's switch to the sports layout real quick, and it's going to ask you, do you want to change? Yes, and it's saying loading the layout. It's going to take a couple of seconds. It's like a computer, and there we go. That is the sport layout. Again, you can press the side button to make that menu disappear, and from here you can pick whatever you want. So this is the sports layout. The speedometer and the rev meter is right in the middle, that big circle. Let me zoom in on it, and as you can see, you can actually see the speed in the middle in digital format and the rev meter as per usual. But again, looks absolutely gorgeous. And even when you're in the sports layout, you can always come back here, press this view button, and that gives you that expanded layout I was talking about that you also saw in the classic layout. So basically you have three different ways to take a look at your car's virtual cockpit. You've got this expanded layout, you've got this sports layout, which is actually my favorite. It looks absolutely stunning. And then if you press this side button here, this one right here, it gives you the option to switch. So go to layout here, tap it, and you can switch to classic or sport. Okay, so when I'm not really going crazy on the streets, I go with the classic layout. Makes me feel like I'm driving a normal car in the comfort mode. But when I really want to get sporty, I put the car on a sporty layout. On top of that, I also go to my drive select system here, and I click drive select, and then I pick the dynamic option. So dynamic option, enables just about everything. Let me just go back here and click it one more time. If I tap on individual here, it allows you to customize it. So with dynamic, everything is in dynamic mode. The engine, the suspension, the steering, the sport differential is enabled, the engine sound, and even ACC is in dynamic mode. Now this is the individual mode, but when you pick dynamic, everything is dynamized. And then of course I pick this layout together with that combination, and the car feels like a champion. But then again, if I'm just driving around doing nothing, maybe I'm just running some errands, I do go back to layout. It's just my way of feeling normal, because the car is really fast. It can go nuts if you wanted to, but if you put it on comfort mode and just keep it at the classic layout, it drives like an everyday car. Okay, so I'm going home now, so I'm going to use this standard layout, and of course I'm going to go to drive select. I'm going to pick the option, and I'm going to put it to comfort. All right, so we got the comfort drive select mode, and we have the classic layout. All right, and that's it for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, just drop them down below. And just subscribe to this channel for more Audi S5 Sportback videos to come. Again, this is an Audi S5 Sportback 2018 model. If you want to see what it looks like from the exterior and the interior, I do have a white one with a red interior. Just watch my other videos where I go into some details about this car. All right, have a fantastic day.